Welcome back to Digimon Adventure for the PSP, fully English translated, Part 5. Onwards. Leave the snowy fields. I think it says snowy. I can't read behind the new. The kids, shocked by the world's absurdity, see? What do they see? I guess we'll find out. Well, let's change this up. I should do someone else. I need to level them up kind of evenly, or they're gonna fall behind, and it's gonna be a whole big thing. But they're all level 11, or except for TK, so I'm just gonna use Yamato. I think that's fine. Cool, let's go. So part 4 actually comes out in about an hour, so we'll see how well part 4 does. This is, like I mentioned before, this is one of those games though where it's like I get a little deterred as views fall as the series gets longer. I understand why. You know, it makes sense. People watch a couple episodes, they come out a little too quickly, or they get distracted, or they get busy, and they just sort of pile up, and then it becomes a daunting task, and they're like, well, you know, I have so many episodes to watch. I mean, where do I even start? I'll put it off for later. That's me in Critical Role to a T. Like, that's why it's taken me years to watch Critical Role, because I'm on episode like 70 something of like campaign 1, but every time I like think about it, I'm like, yeah, but that's like hundreds of hours I have to go through, so like, you know, let's just keep putting it off and making it worse. Anyway, the reason that doesn't really bother me with this series is because, you know, like I mentioned before, they're one-to-one with the episodes for the most part. So like, when people's like favorite episodes start coming up, then I can see like people poking in. It's also, you don't really need to watch. I mean, you should. I mean, you guys need to watch the whole series. But I also get it. Like, if you just popped in, you'd be like, yeah, that's Digimon, and you can like watch your like favorite episode and then go back and watch the whole series. So, I'm not worried about it. He says, very worried about it. Anyway, Joe, what's wrong? You're spacing out. It's kind of quiet. I have to boost this later. Strange world? It's not. Come on, Joe. It's not strange. It's digital. Sometimes when Gomon opens his mouth, it looks like he has no nose. I don't know that he has a nose. Like, I think that's just his mouth, but still. Anyway, it's been a while since I've recorded part 4. Maybe like a couple weeks. I was kind of injured a little bit and couldn't really record too much, but I'm trying to get past that. In the meantime, and I guess I can kind of say this now, I was having problems sitting for long periods of time, so I straight up bought a standing desk that was on sale, and now I'm standing. Now I'm recording these when I stand, which is weird, but I also think it's probably better for me in the long run, because A, it kind of forces me to take a break in between, because like when your feet hurt enough you can't like keep going, and B, it's good for you know, it's supposed to be good for you, good for your health and whatnot. So I'm alright with it. I think it'll be a good kind of change for me. We'll see. I mean, obviously if I'm doing like longer streams, I'm gonna have to switch between standing and sitting, just like, you know, go around. But it's new, and I'm kind of getting adjusted to it. So we'll see. I should do a save state and speed up. I keep getting scared at the speed up. For what I think are reasonable reasons, but, you know. I was going to say, I'm surprised these two didn't evolve, but I guess they don't need to. Their attacks are strong enough without it. At least for Kawagmon. Right on cue. Right on cue. This game won't let me have shit. I just want to place fast. Why won't you let this happen to me? Come on. You're such a jerk, RetroArch. There is a part of me where I'm like, why don't I just play this in the SSPP like emulator instead of using RetroArch? But I'm like, I don't care enough. I've come this far, and I don't know if I can like properly change the save states. So I'm like worried. There we go. Oh, is it? Oh, hold on. Is it because it's uncapped? That might be it. I think we discovered that was part of the reason why this doesn't always work. Sorry that I have to keep doing this. Oh no, it's a 3. Or no, that's slow motion. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so that should put it a little bit more in control, right? Right? Maybe? Anyway. Cool. Okay. Now I can move on. It's going to play in speed up. Monochromon. I should fight them all. I don't want to, because, like, I know Monochromon is stronger, so I'm, like, trying to avoid them. But I really do need to get that XP, especially in Gomon, who's currently tied for my lowest leveled. It's very weird that these two are just not evolving. What have I been up to? I was working on the Final Fantasy VII Remake Platinum for what feels like 60 years, give or take. And I finally got it after a very long process. It took me like literal months because I had to keep putting it down and picking it back up because I get frustrated. I finally did like the last stretch. I did like not really last stretch. I did like the second half of the game on hard mode, and I finally beat it. And that was really fun. It wasn't fun. I actually didn't enjoy it at all, but it was. It's good to just kind of have it behind me. And what was I going to say? So then I played the DLC. DLC I just played on easy because I was like, listen, I'm just here for the story content. Like, the game is secondary. I'm not going for the. There's no platinum because it's DLC. I already have the platinum, so I'm just, I'll just play it. Two things. One, I was platinuming the PS4 version because I knew that once I finished it, I could just upload my save and then instantly get the PS5 platinum. So it basically was a 2-for-1 platinum deal. And for a game that was that difficult and that kind of long, I'm like, good. I don't want to take any longer than I have to. So I'm pretty glad I did that. I think that was a good choice. But then I played the DLC in. But anyway, yeah. So I was playing the PS4 version. Played the DLC on the PS5 version. And I was like, wow, this is way better. It loads faster. The visuals look better. The FPS is better. I'm just like, damn, I should have been doing this from the start. But then I wouldn't have gotten it twice. So, but yeah, it was an interesting time. I had an okay time with it. All right, Palmon, I'm gonna remove all of this from you. Sorry. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Life up. Oh, definitely yoink. Okay. And then Gomon. I completely forget to do this every time. I need enough pieces where I can just equip everyone's stuff and then not have to worry about it. Anger. Raise attack in one stage when you receive damage. Oh, that seems pretty cool. Let's go with that one. Let's put it here. Prey. Raise evasion when your HP becomes lows. Okay, like that too. Actually, hold on. Let's make this more efficient. Put that there. Put this here. Put them where, like, it's annoying to get pieces. Life up. Oh, he can't equip life up. Oh, that sucks. Because his stupid fucking board. I guess maybe he'll get leveled up enough where he can do it, but truly tragic at the moment. Also, I wish you could just, like, flip these around. Like, just, like, up and down or something to make them fit. It feels like a kind of half-baked system. But whatever. Attack boost 1. I can fit that one. I only have one space. Oh, that's weird. Why do I have an... Oh, I guess I don't have an odd number. It's because one of my pieces has 3. Okay. Godmon still has heal. He does. Okay. I guess I could put one of the life up ones in these guys, but I think they're already pretty full. So I guess I'll just keep it as is. Okay. And then boop. Yep. 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 By the way, it already stopped. It's already gone from OBS before the game had even, like, crashed. It's a good sign. Did it... I mean, I know it took the save state. I make sure not to do it, but I want to know if it kept the rewind thing. Because when it crashes, it likes to forget settings. I know this is kind of an annoying... It did. It did forget. Okay. I know this is kind of annoying to keep watching, and I agree, but, like, the trade-off is pretty worth it to just be able to kind of breeze through the game. There's another Monochromon. That's also another reason why I don't really want to fight everyone, because, like, the fights are seemingly endless. Because they just respawn immediately. And I guess they would have to, right? Because otherwise you have to go mess around in the digital dungeon. Alright, where is, I don't know where to go here. I'll figure it out. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC, very good. I enjoyed it. Combines a little bit of the other Final Fantasy spin-off stuff. Like, it seems like they're finally trying to merge all the lore together. into one massive lore kind of construction. I don't know what to call it. Ooh, attack boost 2. I got 3 before I got 2. That is weird. But it was a good time. I enjoyed the DLC a lot. Yuffie plays really well. Her voice actress is kicking ass. The other part, I think, I kind of was reflecting on this a little bit, ruminating, if you will. The writing for the main cast and even some of like the side characters in Final Fantasy VII Remake is really good. Like, I like all of the characters, even though the little bit I have played of the original 7, oh my god, actually I went back to the beginning. No! Wendigomon's not here. I don't even know why I went back to the beginning. Okay. I mean, I guess I can go back to the map and just save my XP, couldn't I? And just, like, refill my health, but I don't know if that's worth it. Let's see if that works. It might just cancel the mission. Okay, now they evolve. They randomly decide sometimes. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, so all the characters are really well written. Like, there were some characters I like kind of was indifferent to, but in the original 7, and now they're like all pretty good, and like all the voice acting on them is really good and stuff. So it's a good time. I can't wait for February when Rebirth comes out. That'll be a good time. Weirdly enough, the beginning of my year is stacked. I have so many games to play. Like, so my first like big release that I'm looking forward to in the new year is I'm looking forward to. Oh yeah, it doesn't even do the cutscene. It just, I think, apparently just like refills your health. Yeah, so that's pretty worth it. So the first one I'm looking is Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, which is Yakuza 8. If you're unfamiliar with the series, very excited for that. The Like a Dragon Gaiden, which I guess is like 7.5, was really, really, really good. Like maybe my new favorite. I'm not really sure. I think it is my new favorite, but I'm not sure. It feels wrong to say that because I have like I'm like, is it a recency bias? But it was really good. So Infinite Wealth is on the 29th, and then there's, oh my god, I just forgot it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I'm also excited for. I don't really know what else is coming out next year that I'm like kind of stoked for. I haven't really thought too much about the new releases. So that'll be fun. We'll kind of see what's coming. I just haven't really checked what the new releases are. I don't know. Like I guess beyond those two, I don't know if there are any other games I'm excited for. I mean, in theory, there should be both a Digimon game and a Bleach game in production, but I think the Bleach game got canceled, or at least one of them. I assume that there's multiple kind of, you know, things in the fire for Bleach because it is pretty big again. So. Hopefully they get something. I don't know what the lifesaver kit is. Is that a revive? Hopefully they get something. And then because I think Tite Kubo said that he like heard that something's being worked on, or like he like alluded to it or something. But I know that there was a studio that was making it. It was I think it was a ByteDance studio, which is TikTok's gaming branch. But they also just closed down the office, so like maybe it's not. I don't know. Confusing. So we'll see. But then that Digimon game that's been rumored for a while, and Survive came out, what, 2021 finally, after being in development hell for like years. So it's been, I want to say, at least 2 or 3 years coming up on since we've had a Digimon game. And I know they like to release them every 5 years, but if they could hurry it the fuck up, that'd be pretty good. Or at least just like port Next Order, Cyber Sleuth, and Hacker's Memory to PS5. Not because they need the overhaul, they're fine, but because it would give new trophy sets if I could platinum them again. Alright. It's cold. Eh? Have you guys caught that Yuki means snow yet? Have you figured it out? Have you put 2 and 2 together? I guess that's also why Frigimon's Japanese name is Yukidaramon, I think, right? Which I assume just translates to Snowmanmon, which would be pretty funny if that's the direct translation. I have not heard of snow huts. I don't know what they're talking about. You know, I'll say it. It feels weird that Joe is the kind of person to wear shorts. Joe seems like so overprotective and like cautionary that I feel like he would just be layered constantly, including pants. This is just reminding me of Survive, though. Of just like, because the story beats kind of match up. Of Survive was basically like, what would happen if like the Digidestined, you know, all had trauma and things didn't go well for them? What then? That's basically the thesis of Survive, where there's like parallels for all of the main cast, I think. So it's funny to hear Joe, because I'm like, Joe just sounds like what's his face? Oh my god, I already forgot his name. I just know he sucked for a very long time. HP Boost 2 is pretty cool. But yeah, new games coming out. Excited for them. I have a huge backlog though, so not like that much in a hurry. There were way too many games in 2023. Just way too many. And so like, I'm still kind of getting through them. Oh, I guess that's it too. I want to start, I really want to play Baldur's Gate 3. Like, soon. Because I know how much it was hyped up at the beginning, like earlier in the year when it came out. And at first, I was just not interested. Because I was like, you know, it doesn't really seem like my kind of game. Or if it does, like, it doesn't seem like my kind of game for $70. Maybe like a $20 is how much I'll take the plunge on that. But everyone won't shut the fuck up about it. They keep talking about how good it was. So, like, by like 2 weeks after the game had come out, I was like, oh, maybe I should pick this game up. But, like, it was only PC, and I was like, I'm not really a PC gamer, so, like, maybe, unless I'm, like, recording videos, so, I don't know. I was gonna say, not a PC gamer, he says on his PC. But, like, you know, I'm probably not gonna do anything unless it's, like, I'm, like, recording or anything like that, and it's like, I don't know. People, and then, again, everyone kept talking about it. It was, like, my Discord was talking about it, my work friends were talking about it and stuff. I'm just like, dude, I gotta play this fucking game. Like, especially since I felt like, there was a part of me where I was like, dude, it's an RPG. Like, you play RPGs. What do you mean it's not your kind of game? I'm like, shut up, me. I know. But, I was waiting on it. I was waiting, and then I kept waiting because I was like, you know what? They came out at a certain time. They'll probably have a sale on Black Friday. And they didn't. They did not go on sale on Black Friday. Which, good for them. I guess they don't need it. But I'm like, fuck, well, now what do I do? Do I just buy the game at $70? And now I'm in the mode of like, okay, well, maybe I just need like a lot of time to play it. And I'm like, no, because like this is the whole reason I didn't play Final Fantasy VII, the original, when I was a kid. Because I kept thinking like, oh, I need like a lot of time to play this, and then I just never felt like I had enough time and just never played it. So I need to just get over that and just play Baldur's Gate. But we'll see. So what do we do now? Let's keep going. Nothing's gonna happen. We stay around here doing nothing. What? Through these snowfields? Can't keep going like this. There's a snowfield in front of us and a mountain behind us, so we have to keep going somehow. Hold on a sec. I smell something strange. Could it be? Ah, over there. There's smoke that way. That's the smell of hot springs. Do hot springs smoke? I didn't know that. I didn't think they did. Doesn't the normal speed feel so slow now? I just assume we have more cutscenes, which is why I haven't sped up yet, but I'm like, boy, if that speed up worked better, I would be doing it right now. Okay, well, no cutscenes just yet, so let's crash the game again. Okay. But yeah, I just need to play Baldur's Gate 3. I just need to get over myself and play it. But I also just like, in like a fit of like, I have no games that like I'm currently like working on for trophies besides like Final Fantasy VII. I just downloaded a bunch of games that I've already played, but like I played either the PS4 or the PS5 version, and then I downloaded the other version. So I downloaded like a Dragon Gaiden again. Inscription, I downloaded the other version. There was another one, God of War Ragnarok. I'm trying to think of what else. There was a couple different games that I like just decided to grab. I think I grabbed DBZ Kakarot. I grabbed Xenoverse, which I've still never played, so I want to try that game. It's boiling. They keep finding just random appliances by themselves. And I do agree that both reactions here are ridiculous. Joe should not be freaking out every single time he sees an appliance because they've already seen so many. But also, Ty shouldn't be that comfortable with it and shouldn't just be like, all right, let's dig in. Like, we need a middle ground here. All right, this is definitely a cutscene, right? Or time to talk to friends. Friendship. You can do anything as long as you have fighting spirit, right? Taichi, we're going to end up like boiled octopus at this rate. You mean takoyaki? Is that what we're talking about here? Is that what the original line said? Takoyaki? Actually, isn't takoyaki cold? No, it's warm. I know takoyaki is warm because there's an achievement or a trophy in Yakuza 0 where you're supposed to get takoyaki for someone, and if you wait 15 minutes in real time and give it to them, it's cold, and you have to go back and get it again, and it's a trophy for doing that. That I did not get my first time because I took it seriously and I brought it immediately. Really is boiling. I'm disappointed. We shouldn't be wasting time in hot springs now anyway. You're right, but I'm still disappointed. Joe, what do you think of when you hear hot springs? I think it's safe state time. Bath clothes, Japanese style rooms. Let's say bath clothes. Bad at wearing bath clothes. The sash always comes off before I wake up in the morning. It's because of your sleeping posture, not the bath clothes. Okay, well. You know what I think? I think of those Japanese style rooms, which sounds weird considering you're all from Japan. So would it just be like saying the normal style rooms? Yeah, the rooms with floor mats are so nice. Tatami? Is that what those are? Or tatami? It really makes it feel like you're at a hot spring. I want to be in one of those now too. Ranku up. I like how the... Oh, I should check the hot springs colors in a second. Speaking of hot springs, I wonder if there's table tennis. Why is this a thing? I've seen this again in some of the Yakuza games. I've seen this. Why is table tennis associated with like hot spring resorts? I don't understand. How did that happen? Never played table tennis. Really, it's a lot of fun. Is that so? The next time we go to a hot spring, I'll challenge you to table tennis. Sure, any kind of challenge, I'll take you on. I'll take you. Mimi? These really are what you'd call hot springs. Yes. Maybe a monkey will come to bathe. I bet we can make boiled eggs. So I think I vaguely know this. I think some of the mountains that you can see some of the hot springs, I think there are monkeys that will just like also use the hot springs. I think, right? Unless movies and TV have lied to me. And I believe there's a thing about boiling an egg. Like that's how you know it's hot enough or something like that. I think. I don't know. I'm really scratching some deep recesses, some deep wrinkles in my brain here. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of monkeys. Boy, you're in for it. Later in this story. I wouldn't want that to happen. Really? But they're so cute. Maybe we can make boiled eggs. Yeah, I love eating hot spring boiled eggs with sugar and fermented. What is this? Yeah, that sounds good. What? Do they really have eggs at hot springs? I'm learning so much. So I was going to say is I like that they're all different colors. And then I was like, wait a minute. I think these are the same colors as the fishing pond in Digimon World Next Order. I think. They might not match 1-to-1. I think one of the ponds in Next Order is pink, and they don't have pink here. But that's still interesting. I don't really understand why, but, you know. Joe, what would you associate with hot springs? Wow. 4 choices here? Say hot spring boiled eggs or hot spring steamed buns. Well, I just did a boiled eggs answer, so I'm going to guess for variety's sake that you're not going to want the boiled egg answer. I would as well. I would definitely say that hot spring souvenir steamed buns. Hell yeah. There was an Asian grocery store kind of close to my last apartment, and they used to have steamed buns that you could buy, which was just a hot dog covered in a bun. And, it was pretty good. It was good for like a lunchtime snack. I would walk over on my lunch breaks occasionally, especially during COVID, when I needed some place that was like walking distance. I wonder what's in there. All right, let's open it. It's gonna be a Unimon. It always is. Oh, it's eggs. It's a lot of eggs. Hamagu? No. Oh, I think, yeah, it's Mago, right? Or is it Tamago as part of egg? I know, because there's a One Piece character named, like, Tamago or something like that. And he's supposed to look like a giant egg. Joe has played Walking Dead Season 1. But also, these kids are definitely like, I don't like the mentality of like, if we told the owners, they'd clearly understand. Just own that you're stealing. It's fine. It's an emergency. But don't be like, oh, they'd be fine with it. Oh, wow, they really... I forgot about this. They really do make these eggs, don't they? Not a big egg guy. Oh, this is where they all revealed their weird egg habits. I remember this part. Ugh. Ugh. This is why you're never going to be the protagonist, Matt. How dare you? That's not what she said. I don't think so. Oh, that might be interesting. Citrus is interesting. Oh, that's how they get it. Okay. I remember specifically in the English version, I'm pretty sure Mimi says jelly beans. And now I understand why. Because fermented soybeans is a very Japanese thing, and I don't think it would have translated well, but I also think jelly beans is like really weird. Although apparently these are weird too, so. Also, no one said ketchup, which is like an actual thing, isn't it? I'm not an egg guy. Urusai! Is it Yuji? Was that his name? I can't remember his name anymore. The one from Digimon Survive. I'm like, this literally sounds exactly like him. It's like 1-to-1. I love when they do this theme, or like the danger theme, when it's just a conversation. I wouldn't want to make an attack. Wait a minute, hold on. Infinity Mountain is definitely a JPEG here. Like, that is definitely just a static image. That's great. I also think the sky is a static image that just keeps repeating. There's like the same cluster of like clouds. They just keep like looping. I gotta choose who I want points with. Let's try both of you right first. Okay. Alright. Fuck you, game. Taichi's right, I guess. Okay, so it was just a bonding choice. It's just the sad piano is back. Am I gonna really try and go without Gomon? It's a different episode? I didn't remember that. Okay. Really? Was that a solo? Or was it a standalone episode in the anime? I don't think so, right? Same thing with like the sewers in Mimi's episode. What do you guys think happens in this episode? Joe, as the oldest, feels responsible and chooses. Mystery, intrigue, suspense. I like the colors here. I have to go. I've got to do this for everyone's sake. Oh my god, dude. He's just like him. I didn't realize how close this was. It was Ryuji, right? That was his name, right? Was it? I keep forgetting. I gotta look it up. Oh, my phone's not on me. Oh, yes, this. Hold on. I'm charging it. I could do it on my computer, but this game is running on... it's running on a prayer, so... Ryuji... Digimon... Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, no. No, he's from Hacker's Memory. Hold on. Digimon Survive... Cast. This is going to drive me crazy. I have to look up a cast list. This is the quickest way I found this. Is that really what I'm doing right now? Let's see. Shuji. Was that it? Shuji? I think so. That makes sense. I knew it had G at the end of it. Shuji. Yeah, that sounds right. I think maybe that's the difference. Maybe the difference between the Survive cast and the original Adventure cast is their Digimon. Like, because Gomamon is like so like assertive, he like counters Joe pretty well, but like Lopmon is kind of a pushover, so Lopmon doesn't really have that same effect and doesn't really push him where he needs to be. I think the only Digimon in Digimon Survive who is like their Digimon Adventure counterpart is Agumon, because it's pretty much the same character, just supportive, just a happy boy. All right, here we go. All right, it works. Oh yeah, wow. I didn't know anger could trigger multiple times. That's crazy. I can just keep getting attack boosts? That's so broken. What do you mean? That's crazy. I mean, I guess Numon are pretty weak, right? So maybe I shouldn't celebrate too soon. But that's kind of nuts. I wonder if it doesn't always work. I wonder what triggers it. That's pretty cool, though. You know, I didn't really mess around with too much of these before. Oh, I see. So I went to the next area. Giving up already? Something like that. Come on, Sora, you're better than that. What's the line in Kingdom Hearts 1? But yeah, I don't think I really did too much with the Digi-pieces when I originally played this, but they're pretty cool. I like a lot of these skills. They're like, some of them are kind of situational, but like they give pretty good buffs. I'm like a little bit surprised how much I'm enjoying it. I also appreciate the game just kind of taking it easy on me and not like making this completely unwinnable. They give you like the easy Digimon to fight. Shock attack. Attacks one enemy with a chance of shock. Yep, that tracks. I gotta heal. That's one thing I gotta be kind of careful of. I'm all by my lonesome, so I don't have my heal. I have some SP capsules. I don't know that I need them just yet. Let's wait. Let's wait until it's all used up. Okie doke. I don't remember this episode at all. I know I had to have played this when I played this originally, but I could not tell you a single thing about this. Take a break for a bit. We've probably got at least half the mountain left. Nice bonding moment. Oh, is it Unimon? Oh, 3 Dark Years. Kuroi. I'm gonna give you another Japanese lesson, I think. I believe Kuroi means black as like a noun? No, as an adjective. And then Kuro is another way to say black. I think. I don't remember too much. I play a lot in Japanese. I just pick up this shit. I don't know if it's right. I'm basing this off of like multiple sources. I just think in my head, I'm like, yeah, how many different characters have I heard of named like Kuro something? And I'm like, there have been a couple. Like maybe it does mean this. Like I know Taicho means captain because of just how many, or like leader or something like that, because of how many different things I've seen with Taicho in it. And then what's the other one? You know what other one I always know is Aniki is there's a Digimon related one. I learned about Aniki because of Digimon Savers. Use bubbles to raise defense by 1 stage. We can do that to ourselves. And then try and shock him, I guess. Let's do normal attacks. I don't think I have to do too much here, especially if he's going to passively raise my attack. We got 500 more XP before we level up. Maybe I will need to use these SP capsules. I like that the camera didn't change, but Joe just kind of looks like he was just like sprinting towards them. Yeah, I gotta be careful with my health. I'm sure there might be, or not sure, there might be another save state kind of coming up. Sure, there's something weird around here. Let's take a look. Look a little closer. Wait, what's that? That sound. Okay, hold on. I was like, is this a checkpoint? Is this the actual thing? It's Unimon. He's a really wise and beautiful Digimon. Oh, that's right. He actually sees it happen. Yeah, let's take a closer look. What could go wrong? I know if I try to heal, that the second I do it, I'm gonna see a save point. Okay, no. Just like I'm not taking the risk. And then I'm actually going to use an SP capsule. Whoop. Kind of looks like this menu could fit 8 Digimon. That's weird because there's only 7 Digidestin. Alright, I'm ready. Wait, now I'm ready. I remember, is this area darker than it was in the anime? I remember it just being like a gray mountain. Okay, alright. That was a little lazy. You don't even have an animation for going into him? Come on. That... What eye is going on? What are you talking about? His eye? His Cylon visor? What do you mean? What a hard switch, dude. Really? That's so weird. Uh-oh. Probably give up. He's dead now. Oh, okay. These two go to help him. That makes sense. Yeah, this is the color of the mountain that I thought it was. Should you call him Senpai? I guess he's a year older. Did you not bring your Digimon? Oh yeah, he like hops on him and tries to pull it out, right? There it is! I've been listening to a lot of, or I've been looking up some clips on Digimon Adventure 2020. The like hype soundtrack in that series of Break the Chain is really good. Right, I've had Break the Chain stuck in my head for like 3 days. It's really good. I like it. Also, I'm probably going to keep trying to use the English version of the Digivolution theme because it seems like I can get away with it. So, if you're going to continue to hear that, so that seems like good news. I forgot to report back on that. It seems like I got away with it for part 4. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom. Oh, screw Agumon, I guess. Let me just make sure that Biomon has they're in health. I don't know, you're on health, but I don't think you have healing ability. Maybe? We'll see. If not, just kind of roll with it, I guess. Let's see. We have Harpoon Vulcan, which I believe is Harpoon Torpedo. I don't know why they changed it from Vulcan in the English version, because Vulcan is about as threatening as Torpedo, if not less. One enemy fires a multi-hit horn missile, high accuracy rate. All enemies spits ice with a good chance of inflicting shock with Northern Lights. Icicle Coat uses a large layer of ice to raise defense by 1 stage for all allies. Oh, let's do that. I like the mist effect. Hell yeah. I love the Echo in Bergemon Digivolves. It's really good. So, I mean, the Echo in all of Digivolve is really good, I guess. Alright, yeah, we'll go Harpoon Vulcan. I think that's one of the only named attacks in Digimon Tri. For whatever reason, Ikaku, or I guess Gomon's line and Palmon's line when they're fighting fake Imperial Digimon, or I guess Dark Imperial Digimon. I guess it's the real version. I don't know. Tri is a mess. None of it makes sense. But I remember them specifically calling out their attacks. So they must have gotten feedback from the first movie. But then they also like don't keep doing it. Like they kind of forget about it in future episodes, which is weird. I guess they do it occasionally. It's just not that much. Yeah, we are kicking this thing's ass. we are eviscerating Unimon right now, especially Agumon. Nice. One more attack. I forget what Unimon's normal signature attack is. I forget what it's supposed to be. Let's go! Hey, we got that level up. Didn't expand my my grid yet though, which I was kind of hoping for. Max SP plus 40. That's huge. It's a big boost. I wonder what the numbers go up to, because we've seen them go up to 3, but we're not that far in the game at all. So like, I wonder if they go up to like 10 or some shit. Because they're going up pretty fast. Maybe they just give you like a bunch of them because you have so many different. You have 8 characters you have to outfit, who just like change on the fly which mission, like who's available in which mission. So maybe. No. I'm pretty sure it was his reliability. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Oh yeah, exactly. Double. We're heading for peak. That's right. We're about to go to let's separate. Oh, Messenger of Darkness. Is that Devimon? Oh yeah, I guess Devimon is right after this, isn't it? I'd forgotten that. I've completely forgotten the order of I think I've completely forgotten the order that Digimon goes in. Also, we're about to wrap up because we're at like roughly 45 minutes, and I think that's a good stopping point. But fun fact for you, for I guess people who want Wrath of Zalis lore, Nick lore about Digimon, I believe Messenger of Darkness is the first episode of Digimon I ever saw. I think it had just come out, so this is what, like, I want to say this is like episode like 9. Maybe it's earlier than that. Maybe it's like 7 or 8. But I remember I watched, this was the first episode of Digimon I watched. Just happened to like turn it on to like Fox Kids or something. I don't even think it was a Saturday. I think I was just like watching this like on like a weekday or something maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was a Saturday. Because I don't remember Fox Kids playing their shows besides on Saturdays. But maybe it was like after school or something. I could have sworn it was like a normal weekday. But I watched it and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like the design of the Digimon and stuff. And just, you know, eventually just found a way to watch. I don't know how I did it, but I eventually just watched it from the beginning. I don't know how I found it back then. Back in 1999. Oh my God, I'm so old. That was 25 years ago, or like 25 years ago. Oh my God, I'm so old. My bones are turning to dust. But yeah, I remember watching and I was like, oh, this is cool. I like this more than Pokemon. And then that didn't change. I just stayed that way for 25 years. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, I'm still having a blast with this game. I'm ranting a lot, not ranting, but rambling a lot, because like it's a lot of battling the same Digimon we fought already. But I am really enjoying it. It's fun to relive Digimon Adventure this way. I thought about maybe rewatching season 1 or Digimon Adventure, I should say, to like get myself more familiar with this again. But I was like, no, I think this is a better way to do it. I think it's more interesting if I'm like seeing this stuff again for the first time and like remembering things and all that good stuff, trying to predict what happens when it happens. Because like I've seen season 1 a lot, like over the years, but probably not for like 10 years, maybe like 10 or 15 years since I've like seen it all the way through. But in that like, but you know, before that, I'd watch it like once a year. So I've forgotten a lot of Digimon, but I also like, it's like way in the back of the deep recesses of my brain. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in for part 6 where stuff starts to kick off. We're going to all be separated. We're going to meet Devimon. I think we're going to get further than I got last time, because I think we're roughly, maybe 2 or 3 episodes away from where I put the game down last time. So we're almost past where I've played before, which will be exciting. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in part 6.